Hey, today I'm going to show you 3 quick tips on how to move around the keyboard quickly. These are things that I teach my piano students to do when they are struggling to move quickly around the piano, especially with chords. So hopefully they'll help you too. Let me show you how. So say you found a chord progression that you like, which is, for example, I'm going to choose C, G, A, and F, which is very classic chord progression there, very, very common. And say you're just struggling to get both of your hands to move at the same time to the next chord, which is hard. I mean, there is a lot of things going on. You're playing one chord, you're counting, and you're having to move your hands, and then you're having to play on the right beat. So the first tip is to play the chord and then move your hands as soon as you can while holding the chord for 4. So you're going to hold the chord for four beats and move your hands to the next chord as quickly as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That way you should remove the stress and the rushed feeling that comes when you're trying to move quickly. You know you have to go from here down to G. The time you have to play the chord becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. You get more and more stressed while you're doing it. So if you move as quickly as possible, then that will eliminate the problem of not having enough time to find the chord. The second tip is to look at the next chord while you're playing the first chord. So if I'm playing this chord first, I'm going to be looking at this chord, and I tend to look at my left hand. Most people have one hand that they like to focus on looking at. So I'm playing my first chord and looking at my next chord, so I can get there a lot quicker by doing that. If I'm looking at my first chord and checking that it's right, then the time is going to pass where I could have been looking for the next chord and playing the next chord, getting my fingers ready. Which leads me on to my third tip, which is have your fingers over the keys before you start playing the notes. So you're going to have your chord. It ties in with all of the other tips, this one. You're going to have your chord, and then you're going to have your fingers over the keys ready to play, so you don't end up really squashed and missing all the notes and playing multiple notes at once. You're going to be prepared and you're going to just play the chord very cleanly. So those are my 3 tips. They all go hand in hand, really. I'll write a summary of them down below so that you don't have to watch this back every time you need to. Thanks so much for watching. If you found that interesting or useful, please click like if you like and subscribe if you like. I think it helps me get my video out there. I'm not really sure. Thank you so much for all your support, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, bye.